morning, students. Welcome to the Grammar and Writing Skills online sessions. I'm Mr. Charles, and this is the lesson for the fifth week. Please go to your book, page 40, and let's read together about BTS. K-pop show their chops on solo tracks. Band sends a message to Korean youth about self-love, and single idols sees them don traditional garb and blend pop with ancient percussion on an album that cements BTS place as kings of the genre. With the release of the Love Yourself Answer album on Friday, K-pop giants BTS have closed a momentous chapter in their record-breaking career that has seen them become the biggest Korean act internationally. The final release of the 2.5-year-long Love Yourself album series, only 7 of its 25 tracks are new, with the rest drawn from the previous albums in the series. Despite being a largely repackaged album, it will satisfy die-hard fans and pique the interest of those who are new to the group. In particular, the boy band's fans, also known as the BTS Army, will be excited to hear solo tracks by band members who usually rap. Rap Monster, Suga, and J-Hope. J-Hope's Trivia Just Dance is a fun bubblegum dance track about the excitement felt in the early stages of a romance. His line, even when I'm in the practice room, I'm happy because I'm with you, could be a nod to the huge number of fans worldwide watching BTS's every long or every move. Trivia Love showcases Rap Monster's talents as vocalist as he skillfully pulls off an R&B love song. He employs some clever puns in Korean in his lyrics, although overseas fans will have to work out these by themselves. Suga, who has often proven his talent at writing melancholy lyrics, does it again in Trivia Seesaw, a fizzy, synthesizer driven number that charts the end of a relationship. The vocalist laments he is now alone on the seesaw as the track draws to a close. Epiphany, on the album's standout tracks, is a thought provoking ballad, sounding deceptively like a love song. It is actually about the importance of loving oneself, a message that will hopefully resonate in South Korea. The new single, Idol, on which the band members are joined with an international star, is an intriguing mix of tribal dance beats and traditional Korean rhythms. BTS members grunt out century-old Korean response words, usually heard at traditional folk music performances to express the audience's approval, in between singing the woes of being international stars. The accompanying video, BTS don traditional Korean garb, and the track itself features ancient Korean percussion instruments, such as the Gwengari, Jing, and Jango. Although this is not the first track to combine traditional Korean music with wooden grooves, artist Seo Taiji did it in the early 1990s, BTS have taken it to the next level by bringing an international star and exposing Korean traditions to a huge global audience. Although padded with plenty of previously released material, such as the early hits Fake Love and The Truth Untold, featuring US DJ Steve Aoki, the new album should ensure BTS's reign as the kings of K-pop will continue. Difficult vocabulary. The text is full with technical terms that belong to the music industry or to the genre of the music played, to be specific. And this applies to many words that already exist in the language to mean something, and in the music industry, they mean something else, or new words. So, chops means skills, tracks, songs. To don is a verb, it means to put on. To garb or the garbs are the clothings. To cement is a verb, it means to stabilize. A die-hard fan is a very loyal fan. To pique, to arouse. So to pique interest is to arouse interest, to make it go larger. Padded, filled out. The grooves are sounds of a flute. To grunt out means to sing with a deep voice. And to pull off means to create. Bubblegum, in this context, it means teenage appealing, so it appeals to teenagers. Resonate, to echo. Synthesizer is a music machine that creates certain effects to music when inserted to it. It's similar to one of the features in the organ, but it has its own machine. Reign is the rule, the dominance. A seesaw is a children's play. To lament means to mourn, to feel sad, or to cry for. Woes are the sorrows. Draws means to come closer. Melancholy is grief, and nod is a hint. So what did this review consist of? What is the structure? What are the elements of a good review? First of all, whether it is a film review, musical album review, a song review, any kind of entertainment review, it has certain rules to follow. And the first one is that it should vary tenses used while focusing on the present simple. So use present simple and present perfect, past simple when necessary, but let the dominance be for present simple and then go for present perfect, because they both express something that has been going on for a long time and may continue or is continued, especially the present simple. It is used when the band still exists, it's still alive, it is still a band together, did not break up, for example. And it expresses extended qualities that these attributes you're describing with present simple are here to stay. They will be maintained by the band. The second feature of a good review is that you should know your audience. And this is done through the use of specific vocabulary, as we said, for the genre and the band. And that is to intrigue your audience. Remember, this is a fun piece, the movie review or the album review. This is a fun piece, entertaining for the audience. It should not be so serious. It should not use sophisticated language structures. It should not use much or many complex sentences. Keep it simple and compound. Keep your vocabulary technical, specific to the genre you're talking about or the band that you are reviewing. The third feature is that it should express your opinion through clever language use. We saw many puns used in the text. We saw many literary structures that make the reader feel that this critic, this movie review or album review is of a person who knows what to do, who knows this album really well, who have at least read about it or searched about it long and hard. The fourth feature is that it should include summary paragraphs, whether at the beginning or at the end. This will make the reading process easier. This will make the pieces that you want to focus on through the summary be more memorable in the reader's head. They will remember your review, not all of it, but the summary, because not all of us can remember long texts, especially for something that is not required of us, let's say in an exam, or to be transferred to someone else. This is just common, this is common entertaining knowledge. And for us to include summary paragraphs at the beginning and or at the end, this will make the memorization process easier. Use of English exercises, page 44. Now you may pause the video, or as always, solve as we solve together. But page 44 should take you between 15 to 20 minutes maximum to solve. Question 1, grammar presentation. In reviews, writers use present tenses. The present perfect is used to give some background, and the present simple is used to comment on the work under the review. Look at the following sentences and phrases from the review on pages 40 and 41. Identify the tenses in each one. A. K-pop giants BTS have closed a momentous chapter in their record-breaking career that has seen them become the biggest Korean act internationally. So have closed and has seen. This is have or has plus V3. This is present perfect. B. Trivia, Love, showcases Rap Monster's talents as vocalist as he skillfully pulls off a rhythm and blues level or love song. This showcases, this verb plus S, is a case of present simple, right? Band members C are joined by an international star. Are joined. This is present simple still, but a passive voice, not active, as the previous two sentences. Question 2. Answer these questions about the sentences in activity 1. Which sentence or phrase gives background information? Well, it is the second statement. What phrase or sentence presents something recent that connects the past and the present? This is the first sentence, or the first statement. 3 or C comments. Which statement comments on something happening now or around this time? The third statement. Band members are now joined by international star. Question 3. Choose the correct form to complete each sentence. The band who have spent the last year touring have decided to release a live album. The band who have spent the last year touring, since it's a long period, decided to release a live album. This action is taken in a short period in comparison to spending a year. B. The multi-talented vocalist Ken sings or has sung beautifully on Shining Stars, but leaves or has left the lyrics writing to the guitarist Bunny with mixed results. He sings and he leaves the lyrics. C. The album is filled or has been filled by catchy pop cliches, which Wu delivered or has delivered with appropriate enthusiasm. Is filled and delivers. Since this is all presented to comment on a review, it should be all in present simple. Sammy often demonstrates or has often demonstrated her immense vocal talent, and her new album does not disappoint or hasn't disappointed. This one's the easiest, right? Demonstrates her immense vocal, and her new album does not disappoint. Because if you want to do hasn't disappointed, you need an object after this. Question 4. Complete this short review on a new singer. XT Rain career has seen, since career is singular, her move between music styles several times over the years. Her new single called Runaway Girl reminds us of the hip hop style at the start of her career and features a collaboration with YOLO G, whoever those are, from Spain. The song starts with a children's choir and then takes off with an excellent piano part. XT Rain and YOLO G interact skillfully in the chorus, which creates a wonderful effect. This new song has taken, since it's singular, a long time to appear, but it certainly stands out from the previous material. We are sure her fans will be delighted. Your assignment for next week is to solve the exercises of vocabulary, page 45, some of which are multiple choice questions that belong to specific vocabulary used for music. And these are mostly to be searched online unless you know these technical terms. Do search for them and we'll solve the questions together next week. The second assignment is try to draft a review of an album or an artist. Whether you know them or not, just try to draft. Try to mimic the review we've just read about BTS. We're done for today. Thank you very much for listening. Stay safe and keep up the good work.